A young woman sat silently at the medical intake counter, blending into the background. No one noticed her presence. A squad of injured Special Forces troops rushed in, reeling from a roadside ambush blast, blood pooling beneath their boots. A soldier, fading fast, clasped her hand tightly, his trembling gaze filled with tears. "Is Angel 9 real?" he whispered. Confusion swept the room. A doctor shouted, "Who's Angel 9?" The soldier gestured toward the note-taking girl. "She's the one who pulled me from the kill zone." She wasn't just clerical staff. Meet Mira Leon, 29. Long dark hair pulled back, petite build, eyes keen, catching every detail, but staying silent. A temp worker at Fort Bennett's medical reception, a military health outpost near the southern war zone. Her badge read Medical Admin, Tier 3, Temporary. No one paid her much mind. Mira's role was logging soldier data, noting symptoms for routine visits, booking appointments. Young troops teased her, calling her the paper angel at desk 4, mocking her serious gaze over stacks of forms. Once, she urged a doctor to re-examine a minor bruise, leading to the discovery of severe internal damage. A medic scoffed, "Stick to paperwork, not doctoring." Mira stayed quiet, lowered her head, and resumed her tasks. She ate alone, slipped out the back, left no personal details behind. Yet someone took notice. Carla, a veteran medic with 2 decades in combat zones. Carla saw Mira's flawless patient organization, delaying minor cases to prioritize hidden risks before others caught on. "She didn't learn this from books," Carla murmured. "Those eyes, they've held dying soldiers." Fort Bennett's medical routine was steady, but Mira brought uncanny precision to mundane tasks. While others processed patients robotically, she scrutinized each soldier approaching her desk, her intensity surpassing standard protocols. "Why's she staring like that?" grumbled Private Torres after a checkup. "Maybe she's just thorough," his friend replied. "Better than the last guy, buried in his files." What they missed was Mira's rapid assessments. In seconds, she gauged walk, complexion, breathing, spotting signs of urgent issues. Her desk was a model of efficiency, forms arranged for speed, every department, schedule, and tool memorized. "She works like a mass casualty's coming," Dr. Martinez noted at a staff briefing. "It's almost eerie." "She's just diligent," Nurse Patterson countered. "Her initial evaluations are spot on." In quiet moments, Mira pored over medical journals she brought from home, studying trauma care, emergency tactics, battlefield medicine. When asked about her interest in complex topics, she brushed it off. "Just trying to do my job well." But Carla saw more. Mira's hands, when unwatched, practiced stitches on fabric scraps, tested tourniquet tension, calculated dosages by estimating patient weight. "You've done this before, haven't you?" Carla asked. Mira glanced up, her face a mask. "Done what? Medical work?" "Real medical work, not just forms." A flicker in Mira's eyes. Recognition or caution. Then her neutral expression returned. "I just focus on the details." Carla, seasoned in war zone medicine, knew Mira carried knowledge far beyond her role, a burden from experiences she never shared. A guard recalled Mira watching ambulances arrive before their engines were audible. When asked how, she said, "You learn to hear what matters." That wasn't desk job training. A massive blast hit supply station, Bravo 7. A convoy struck a mine, flames erupting on a forest road. Over 20 casualties, 8 elite special forces. All nearby facilities were swamped. Fort Bennett became the emergency hub. Mira at her desk was summoned to coordinate casualties. She swiftly sorted them, red, yellow, green, by urgency. One soldier with apparent minor injuries, Mira flagged for immediate care. A doctor challenged her. "You can't decide priorities." Calmly she replied, "His left eye twitches, pulse uneven. He's bleeding internally, likely his liver." Tests proved her right. Another wounded soldier on a stretcher mumbled, "Angel 9, those eyes saved me in the death zone." The emergency room stilled. "Angel 9?" someone asked. It was a whispered myth. During a botched mission in buffer zone D13, a response team was abandoned, presumed dead. Yet 11 soldiers survived, led to safety by an unnamed medic. No radio, no maps, no backup, guiding them 6 kilometers through enemy lines, treating wounds on the move, losing no one. Her call sign, Angel 9. Official records denied the event. No witnesses were named. But the soldier insisted, pointing to Mira. That's her. She's Angel 9. The Bravo 7 chaos overwhelmed Fort Bennett. Casualties arrived in waves, by chopper, by battered trucks. Mira left her desk for the triage zone, her administrative role forgotten. She issued medical orders with startling authority. Pointing to a walking soldier, she said, "Internal bleeding, 20 minutes till he's down." Dr. Harrison hesitated, then saw the soldier's pallor, missed in the frenzy. Surgery later confirmed massive hemorrhaging. "How'd you know?" Harrison asked. "Experience," Mira said, already moving on. Her expertise hinted at a hidden past. She made diagnoses requiring years of training with a confidence born of repeated crises. Staff Sergeant Rodriguez, the soldier who named her Angel 9, spoke clearer as painkillers kicked in. D13 was hell, he said. Ambush failed, extraction abandoned. Pinned down 18 hours, command gave us up. Then she came, a small woman, maybe a medic, moving like she knew every enemy position. She got us out, one by one. Treated. Us under fire, never flinched. What did she look like? Carla asked softly. Couldn't see much in the dark, but her voice, calm, sure. Her hands steady as a surgeon's. Rodriguez glanced at Mira in triage. Those eyes, that's her. Angel Devati Carla dug into records. Military databases were tangled, but she had access. Mira Leon had served in Rapid Combat Medic Unit 9, was part of D13, then vanished from files. Her last entry, presumed KIA. A tech specialist pulled drone footage from D13, enhancing grainy thermal images. They showed a small figure navigating hostile terrain, carrying wounded soldiers to safety. Her size, movements, and medical techniques matched Mira. When Carla confronted her, Mira neither confirmed nor denied. If they're alive, that's enough, she said. I don't need to be known. Word spread through Fort Bennett. Soldiers who'd ignored the paper girl realized they'd overlooked a legend. A combat engineer recalled D13 rumors. A medic who moved like a ghost, treated wounds like a surgeon, then vanished. Now, seeing her here, it fits, he said. Lieutenant Colonel Gregor, a Tier 1 commander, visited the medical facility. He froze, staring at Mira. I was at D13, he said. She saved us, never gave her name. Those hands, I'd know them anywhere. Gregor confirmed Mira was Angel 9, who saved 11 lives without support. Asked why she hid her deeds, Mira said, someone didn't make it back. I carry that failure. The base buzzed with her story. Soldiers at checkup saw her differently. No longer just clerical, but a lifesaver. A special forces operator whispered, I thought Angel 9 was a myth. She's real, saving lives right here. Gregor offered medals, a restored record, a role as chief combat medic instructor. Mira declined the job but agreed to teach, saying, I don't teach saving lives. I share my mistakes so you avoid them. Her revelation rippled through the military medical world. Angel 9 was a legend in special ops, a symbol of selfless courage and impossible odds. Gregor's testimony as a D13 commander was undeniable. I've served with heroes, he told the staff. Mira's actions, Angel 9's, were unmatched in skill, resolve, and sacrifice. Declassified D13 details emerged. The failed extraction, reported as a total loss, was more complex. 11 operatives, trapped behind enemy lines, were abandoned when rescue was deemed too risky. Mira, the team's medic, refused to give up. She said she'd get us out, Rodriguez recalled. We thought she was crazy. 11 people, 6 kilometers, no support. Impossible. But Mira had studied enemy patterns during the siege, found gaps, and plotted safe routes while treating wounds. She moved them in pairs, ensuring a stronger soldier aided a weaker one, using scavenged supplies for care. Her technical feats were staggering. She performed field surgery under fire, managed shock, prevented infections, and carried wounded across rough terrain. That care level needs a hospital, Dr. Harrison said. She did it with nothing. Mira also evaded enemy detection, knowing their positions like she'd studied them for weeks. After saving all 11, she vanished. No debrief, no honors. We searched for her, Gregor said. No trace, no records. Mira later explained her disappearance. I lost someone on that mission, she told her first class. Not during the escape, but before. Someone I should have saved. Guilt drove her from recognition, but not from service. Working check-in let her help quietly, using her skills without the burden of primary care. But Bravo 7 pulled her back, showing her skills were too vital to hide. Her first class stunned students. Mira showed trauma care with makeshift tools, techniques honed in D13 and refined through study. Asked if she was scared, she said, terrified, but more afraid no one would get them home. Her honesty revealed Angel 9's core, courage born from fear, acting for others' survival. Fort Bennett launched the Angel 9 protocol, training medics to stay calm, pick escape routes, decide without orders. Mira didn't lecture. She adjusted techniques hands-on. Tourniquets, chest pressure, building trust. She teaches with her hands, Carla said. A young soldier wrote, I shook holding a syringe. Mira said, save one, you save them all. I believed her. She'd done it. A photo of Mira, plain-clothed, hung at the station. She sat here, saved more than lives. She saved hope. The protocol spread region-wide. Bases seeking other angels yet to be named. The program reshaped Fort Bennett, becoming a philosophy, not just training. Angel 9 teaches decisions in chaos, Dr. Harrison said. Improvisation, resilience when systems fail. Mira's classes forced adaptation. Scenarios where gear failed, comms died, medics were alone. She puts you where everything breaks, a student said. It's scary, but it's real combat medicine. She taught managing fear, guilt, the weight of lives in your hands. Losing someone stays, she said, but let it make you better for the next. Special ops units sent medics to learn from her. She teaches thinking like an operator, Colonel Stevens said, acting beyond your role, defying limits. The protocol broke hierarchies, showing expertise could come from anyone. An empty chair in every classroom, inscribed Angel 9 sat here for those who act without permission, symbolized unsung heroes. After 18 months, Mira left for civilian work. No ceremony, but every medical cabinet had her note. When no one trusts you, survivors will. New soldiers heard her story. A clerk who, in collapse, didn't need a title, just the sound of a final breath to keep it going. The classroom kept her chair, its inscription a reminder of action over authority. Mira opened a border medical center for children, mothers, refugees, those left behind. Asked if she was a doctor, she smiled. I was check-in, but I know how to keep someone alive until they're truly healed. Her impact reached beyond the military. The Angel 9 protocol adapted for civilian emergencies, disaster relief, global aid. It works anywhere help is needed, but systems fail, Dr. Saracen said. Hospitals used her triage for mass casualties. Paramedics learned to improvise without backup. It's not about perfect tool, said instructor James Wilson. It's using what you have to give the best chance. Mira's Border Center became a model, teaching locals trauma care, emergency skills. She shows us we're capable, said student Maria Santos, even without titles. The center's motto, anyone can save a life. Every life saved strengthens us all. Years later, medics cited Angel 9, not for techniques, but for its lesson. Act when needed, no matter your role. It's about serving despite fear, rules, or recognition, Rodriguez, now an instructor, said. Mira's legend grew, but her legacy was the thousands she inspired to act when it mattered most. If this story moves you, share a comment and subscribe to Buy on True Stories.